As we do every year here at Winterhawk, we've had some great traditional bluegrass, some great mainstream bluegrass, and some great progressive bluegrass during the course of the weekend. But now, as we wrap up our 1989 festival, it's time to bring it all back home. Yeah, we're fortunate that we still have one of the all-time greats, still with us, still here, and still at the peak of his form. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Dr. Ralph Stanley in the Clinch Mountain Band.
There's a place I long to be, a place that I call home, a place where I was born and raised, a place I call my own. Every night upon the porch, I hear the whippoorwill singing to me the lonesome sound, giving me cold chill. There's a place I long to be, a place that I call home, a place where I was born and raised, a place I call my own.
Thank you very much, folks. It's good to be back. Now, for our last show, we had 2 or 3 requests. Maybe we can get some of them on. I think we was asked to repeat maybe 1 or 2 that we had on our first show today. Jack Cook on the bass fiddle, and he's a-sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. I think Jack's a fine singer, don't you all? You know, he come from a long line of singers. All of his folks are singers. Even the sewing machine. Well, let's see. Who's the mandolin picker, Ray?
There's some man. He's a great man here. He's dealing the horses and 5 strings now.
Is that right?
Yeah. He used to drive a bus for you, Ralph, when I was young, and he's young and full of pep.
It wasn't quite as big a bus, though, was it?
No, a little bit harder to drive this than that would.
When you was young and in your prime. Is that right?
Did them both go together?
Yeah. Folks, back when Ron was with us, he wouldn't sing. You couldn't get him to sing. One day I just said, now you're going to sing today, so I announced the song and said, Ron Thomason's going to do this, do that, and he had to do it or leave one, so he done it.
He's been singing ever since.
So if it hadn't been for me, you wouldn't have heard that fine talent on his singing.
Hey, if you had to sing after he got done, would you want to?
Now, Ron, that song that you sung, what key do we do that in?
Probably in B.
In B?
I hope not.
B like in mule? Think you can get it?
I suppose.
Okay, I don't know where I can remember the words or not. I'll just have to think through. Why don't me and you start a band and you lead it?
You been with Curly Ray how long?
23 years. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Thanks, Ralph.
I'd like to hear Ron pick one.
Yeah.
Sing another. Or sing another one. Which one?
Oh! What's your big man's name, Ron?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Rank Stranger. How about that?
My home in the mountain, where you served me dawn, I was happy and free. I looked for my friend, but I never could find them. Well, I found they were all rank strangers to me.
Everybody I met seemed to be a rank stranger.
Seemed to be a rank stranger. No mother nor dad, not a friend could I see.
Not a friend could I see.
They knew not my name,
They knew not my name.
and I knew not their faces.
Knew not their faces.
I found they were all rank strangers to me.
Rank strangers to me.
They've all moved away, said the voice of a stranger, to a beautiful home by the bright crystal sea. Some beautiful day I'll meet 'em in heaven, where no one will be a stranger to me.
Everybody I met seemed to be a rank stranger.
Seemed to be a rank stranger. No mother nor dad, not a friend could I see.
Not a friend could I see.
They knew not my name,
They knew not my name.
and I knew not their faces.
Knew not their faces.
Well, I found they were all rank strangers to me.
Rank strangers to me.
Well, now, anybody that's ever had them little hairs on the back of their neck stand up when they get to feeling so good because that bluegrass music sounds just right, owes a part of it to this man here.
Give Ron a big hand. He done a good job. If you have friends in glory land who left because of pain, thank God up there they'll die no more. They'll suffer not again. Then weep not, friends, I'm going home. Up there we'll die no more. No coffins will be made up there. No graves on that bright shore. The doctor will not have to call. The undertakers know there'll be made up there. No graves on that bright shore. The lame will walk in glory land. The blind up there will see. The deaf in glory land will hear. The dumb will talk to me. Then weep not, friends. I'm going home. Up there we'll die no more. No coffins will be made up there. No graves on that bright shore. Thank you. I'd like to do that this afternoon especially for a pretty young lady sitting on the front row with a blue handkerchief around her neck. She's my favorite photographer, and she won a scholarship here to prove that this weekend. I got a little bit jealous one time. I thought she maybe made more pictures of Curly Ray than she did me. I got a little jealous, but I reckon everything's all right. So we're going to do that to you, okay? And I hope you the best of luck in your photography. You deserve it because you know how it's done. Good to have you with us. He's been a fan for about 15 years, I guess now, Jack.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good to have you. Little Cabin Home on the Hill by Junior and the Shed House Trio.
It seems there's a longing for you still. All I have to do is sit alone and cry in a little cabin home on the hill. For someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just to listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. Now when you have come to the end of the way and you find there's no more happiness for you, just let your thoughts turn back once more, if they will, to our little cabin home on the hill. Well, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. I hope you are happy tonight as you are, but in my heart there's a longing for you still. I'll just keep it there so I won't be alone in a little cabin home on the hill. For someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the
Good job. Now, man.
Didn't sound like a cowbell, didn't it? Now we're going to call on Ralph II to do you a number. This is one that we recorded. He wanted to do another one, but I want him to do this first. If you like him well enough, like I was on the first show by Curly, we might let him do too. This is a Holes in the Wall. That's one of my favorites he does.
I still got the picture you gave me. I still got the holes in the wall. But darling, I don't have you now. And you're what I wanted most of all. Sometimes I think that I'll go crazy just thinking about you this way. And I can't even talk to another. You're on my mind night and day.
Give him a hand, come on.
I still got the picture you gave me. I still got the holes in the wall. But darling, I don't have you now. And you're what I wanted most of all. The day you told me you're leaving, I just couldn't believe what you said. You told me you wouldn't hear me calling. With you gone, I might as well be dead. I still got the picture you gave me. I still got the holes in the wall. But darling, I don't have you now. And you're what I wanted most of all.
Yeah, two lots of flavors. Two lots of
Bill Johnson was a feller that believed in hangs and sights. He used to dream about them when he went to bed at night. And when he dreamed about them, you could nearly always tell. He'd just pull back the cover and jump right out and yell, "Keep them cold, ice fingers off me. Keep them cold, ice fingers off me. I don't mind them naked bones, I can stand them holler groans, but keep them cold, ice fingers off me." Bill went to see the doctor, had misery in his chest. The doctor looked at Bill and said, "Take off that coat and vest." He started tapping on his ribs and gave Bill such a shock. He just grabbed that doctor's hand and said, "Now look here, doc, keep them cold ice fingers off me. Keep them cold ice fingers off me. You may cure my aches and ills with your powders and your pills, but keep them cold ice fingers off me." One night while Bill was passing a graveyard on the hill, something dressed in white jumped out and made a grab at Bill. Now Bill said, "You may catch me, but I'll make you do your best. Before we start to travel, let me make one last request. Keep them cold ice fingers off me. Keep them cold ice fingers off me. You may run me out of breath and you may scare me half to death, but keep them cold ice fingers off me."
Don't ask me why I still love you, and don't ask me why I still care. I don't know why I still love you. I don't know why I still care. To me, you're still number one. Don't ask me why to love you, and don't ask me why to care. I don't know why to love you. I don't know why to care. After all the things you've done, I still love you. To me, you're still number one. Don't ask me why to love you. Don't ask me why to care. I don't know why to love you. I don't know why to care. No, I'm not living on this. How much longer can I go like this? You broke my heart. You tortured my mind. I've lost you, darling. You're long gone this time. My home is broken. You've wrecked my young mind. You've left me here alone to cry. These tears in our clothing will soon dry away. And someday, darling, I know you will pay. No, I'm not living on this. How much longer can I go like this? You broke my heart and tortured my mind. I've lost you, darling. You're long gone this time. I've lost you, darling. You're long gone this time.
Okay, thank you. How would you like to hear Curly Ray do some singing now? Ray, I believe a lot of your fans have left.
Oh, Pikeville Jail.
Pikeville Jail?
Yeah.
Why me?
Why me? The one we closed.
Everybody, I think, wants to hear why me.
Hot Dog Joe. Give me that old big cheese, Sam. Why me, Ralph? What have I ever done to make me number one? Just look where I'm at. Tell me, Ralph, what did I ever do that was worth help from you for the love you have shown? You let me fiddle and coal mine a little to make all the money I can. Now that I've made it, I'm saving it so that I'll have it right here in my hand. me number one. Just look where I'm at. Look out, blue-eyed birdie. Tell me, Ralph, what did I ever do that was worth help from you for the love you have shown? You left me fellow and cold my little to make all the money I can. Now that I've made it, I'm saving it so that I'll have it. Right here in my hand. Thank you, music.
I believe the MC said we had time to do one more. And I promised someone down at the old-time banjo workshop that I'd do a claw hammer on the banjo. So we'll try to do that one, and that'll sort of wind us up. We've enjoyed being up here with you again at the Winterhawk Festival. Good crowd, good weather, and we're really glad of that. Next May, Memorial Weekend, will be our 20th annual Memorial Bluegrass Festival. Stanley Brothers' old home place near Coburn, Virginia. And if you'd like to come down and be with us then, well, that'll be Memorial Day, Memorial Weekend, next year in May. After we do this, we'll say so long and God bless you. What'd you say?
Exit to the grave. If you get this body, that's just when it's late. I got a mule to ride. I got a mule to ride. Ain't got no saddle, but I'm ready to ride.
Going on this style of banjo. I learned to play an old tune called Shoutin' Little Louie. Since that time, I've recorded it and played it all over the world. People seem to like it. And I hope you will hear it today as I play it as much as I can, like my mother taught me. Shout Little Louie. After that, we'll say so long to you.
Lonesome Ralph, lonesome.
Dr. Ralph Stanley and all the Clinch Mountain Bones. All right, here they come again for one final great number in Winterhawk 89. Once again, Ralph Stanley and the Clinch Mountain Bones.
This is your song. That was your request. You're at rest now in the hills you so often wrote about and loved so well. I never dreamed, I never thought, so young you'd be called to rest. But somehow you fit into his number. I never questioned his decision. For I'm only human, just another man. It was hard to go on without you. I thought I could never sing and play. But somehow I managed to continue. I thought you would want it that way. We play the same places that we played together, travel the same roads mile after mile after mile. Although you're no longer with us in person, your memories are with us all the while. I relived our love from the beginning to the end, sometimes 10 and 20 times a day, how two little boys in the hills of home would run, romp, and play. I recall our first radio show, our first record, always side by side, me and you. How we were accepted throughout America and many foreign lands too. Carter, if you can hear me, rest in peace. Someday this earth I'll no longer roam, and we'll be together once again in the hills of home.
And the hills near my home.
Thanks again, folks, and so long, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, once again, Ralph Stanley and the Clinch Mountain Boys. Everybody stay where you are if you possibly can. Bill Knowlton and the talent hunt comes along just as soon as we can rearrange.